On divorce court today. High school sweethearts had a child, got married, and had 2 more babies together. But Elijah can't accept Lataja's 4th child by another man. Elijah Hall and Lataja Hall have brought their dispute for Judge Lynn Toller to resolve. Testimony in divorce court starts now.
Mr. Hall, we are here today, and I'm not quite sure why, so we'll go through this. You two have been separated for a year?
Yes.
She already has a 2-week-old baby with some other guy. And you're here seeing if you could save the marriage. Walk me through that logic.
Well, Your Honor, that's why I'm here, because I need you to help me with that. Usually you hear about stuff like that in movies.
Uh-huh.
You know, so when it comes to real life, it kind of hits you in a place you don't know how to handle it, and that's kind of where it was with me. Now, the only thing I can really think of is, you know, we got 3 babies together. You know, we got married fresh out of high school. It's my high school sweetheart, and I still love her and care for her, and really that's the only thing I could come together with, so I need you to help me with that.
Okay, all right. Mrs. Haller, how did you get to the point where you couldn't live together anymore and you ended up with another guy?
Now, I ran away from home to be with him.
How old were you when you did that?
I think I was 15 going on 16.
Wow.
I was a little hard-headed.
How successful was that? I mean, did you guys ultimately turn around and come home, or what?
No.
It was hard. It was hard.
It was hard.
Tell me what happened. I mean, you ran away. Did you leave the city? What happened?
No, it was more of she left her parents' house. You know, they didn't want us to be together at such a young age. You know how kids are. We don't want to hear that. So she said, you know what, I'm leaving. You know, and she came with me, and me being the man or whatever I was supposed to be at that time, I was like, all right, come on.
Were you 17, 18?
I was 16 going on 17.
Wow.
Yeah, so we were young and foolish.
How soon after that did you have your first baby?
We had our first baby, yeah. She was 17. I was turning 18. So.
Were you living in your parents' house?
Yes.
Your mom's house?
My mom's house.
Now, I don't understand that. What is the point of them needing to be in the same house together? Girl, you better go back to your house. Like, this is a thing. I'm so glad I ain't had no sons, because people give a lot of leeway to sons as if they're not still teenagers, still young in the mind, gonna obviously do what they gonna do if they are able to be in a room together by themselves. Like, be so for real. This is the foolishness. Like, they still together, which is good, I guess, but we don't know yet really what happened for real. So we gonna keep on watching, but that's crazy. Don't let your kid, I don't care if it's a boy or a girl or whatever, don't be letting your teenagers be up under your roof, having somebody living with, like, they significant other living with them. I don't even know how I feel about significant others at that age, 16, 17, but I think you need to be starting out. You don't need to be talking about living with nobody. Like, girl, go on back to your house.
So.
And when did you get married?
December the 3rd of 2009.
And how many kids did you have by that time?
1.
Just one. Yeah.
Just one? And then you had 2 more. you went through hell and high water to have him. What didn't work out?
He started to put his hands on me, pushing and shoving.
Full stop. Like, should have definitely not been with him then. But it's very easy for people to say that after the fact. When you that young and you think you grown, probably gonna talk to your mama crazy, going to a house with your man, thinking you grown, thinking you about to do the thing, you already got a child with them, and then once you get in the house, he start putting his hands on you. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. It's a lot I can say with that, but I think a lot of times women think if he do it once and he apologizes and, you know, it's like he comes out of nowhere, you think he's gonna change, baby. Let me be the first one to tell you he ain't never gonna change. He gonna keep doing it. That's his MO. That's how he handles business. That's how he handles controversy. That's how he handles his issues. He ain't gonna stop, especially if you stay. It's only gonna get worse.
That'll do it.
That's not the only reason.
Yeah, well, what's the reason then?
That's not the only reason. So
What's the only? What's the
It's the only reason that there needs to be. Let me put that out there so everybody understands that.
No.
But no. I'm just saying as a general matter. One blow you go. Any touching, pushing, adjusting, stopping, holding, anything like that, that's not cool.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go there right now. I'm going to ask you, what do you think the problem was, if in fact it was not that?
What I think the problem was, before we got into any of that, was me not being able to trust her. She's a big flirt and really just never gave me that security as she was for me and only me.
Give me some examples of what she would do that would cause you to be insecure.
Good examples is, well, we were in high school, you know, and I used to come pick her up from school a lot. And I used to see her with some of my friends that she didn't know I knew. A lot of my friends used to tell me, hey, I seen your girl with your boy, you know, and I seen your girl over here doing this and that. So I started doing a little investigating. I started making fake pages. I actually called her and made a fake page on Facebook.
Right.
And she was talking to one of her ex-boyfriends. So she left it open one day. I came home from work. I said, okay, I'm not gonna say nothing right now. I'm gonna wait a little bit.
Ms. Hall, what were you doing on social media, chit-chatting with other guys? What were you trying to achieve?
Well, he really wasn't home like that, so.
Why wasn't he home? What was he doing?
Providing.
Well, hold on. The man goes out to work to provide for his wife and family, and you take that time to go philander with other guys?
I mean, it really wasn't like that until he started making the fake pages.
If my husband had a fake Facebook page or a fake social media page, and as some guy, I could look at it and I wouldn't be engaging in it because I don't do that kind of stuff. You had to be willing to do that kind of stuff to get caught up in that. Am I not right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
So what she really meant was it wasn't an issue until he started catching her, basically.
How old are you?
22.
Oh, just a baby. You were 23?
Yep.
Oh, yep. Wow. And you got 4 kids? Mm-hmm. Are you concerned about that at all?
No.
You're not? I'm a little worried about it, and can I tell you why? You're 22, you have 4 children, gotta be stressful, time-consuming. And at 22, I mean, there's nothing you can do about it now, but at least consider putting any more babies on hold until you get these ones kind of up and out. You know what I'm saying? You know, because it's hard out there. Nobody's mad at you, you know that, right? I'm just worried about you, you know?
What I'm getting from this is she's very much still a child in the mind. She done left her mama house at, what she say, 16, 17 years old, and got in this relationship and got 4 kids, which is crazy at her age. Locked in, don't know what to do, can't get out. And now she's just trying to still be young and also have a family and be this person that I don't think she ever really signed up to be. She just thought she was doing the thing of being grown, and now her grown decisions done got her into a whole heap of a mess. Take your time, especially when you're young. Take your time to figure out what you want in life, what kind of future you want. Don't get boggled down with no kids and no husband and all this and that and the third, because that will be your life for the rest of your life. You ain't gonna have no time to figure out what you want to do or who you want to be and all that. She just looked so sad in the face, like all her light and joy been taken away. She could have a life if she stops now and raise her kids and, you know, get back in school or whatever it is that she wants to do. She can have, you know, a decent life. It's gonna be a lot harder on her, like already out the gate. But stop trying to think you grown. Like, I swear to God, when I was younger, and you know, your parents be like, "Oh, you don't want to be in a rush to grow up." And you be like, "Oh, whatever. I got this all figured out. I know what I'm doing." Baby, they was not lying.
This other guy, is he cool?
Yes.
No.
Is he straight with your kids?
Yes.
No.
Not for him, he's not.
Why do you say no?
Because he's a bum.
Why do you say that? Are you jealous, or is there some real problem there? Hang on, Mrs. Hall, hang on. Are you jealous, or is there a real problem there?
There's a real problem there.
Explain the nature of the problem.
This is the guy I knew when we were dating, when we was going to school. We used to go over to her brother's house, you know, and I believe she was messing with him then, because he showed me a video once of her inside of her room, and she was like breast all out, shirt up. She had her on her sports bra. She just was, it was bad. And he was showing me this. And right then, I should have stopped it, you know, because I knew that I shouldn't even go any farther in that relationship, but I really cared about her. And this is the same dude. Now, I came over to the house, and my kids just be out all in,
unsupervised?
Yeah, unsupervised. Baby's dirty, you know. I just don't like him. He's a bum.
I hear what you're saying, Ms. Hall, and I want to talk to you about what you're thinking and what you're doing and how we can get to somewhere better.
Next, are her sexy clothes or his anger causing their problems? Your mama warned you not to marry your mate. If she was right and divorce is your best option, call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Become a fan at facebook.com/divorcecourt. Divorce Court, real relationships, raw emotion. Testimony continues now.
Mrs. Hall, I'm going to go to you. Why don't you tell me why you think your marriage did not last, to Mr. Hall?
I think our marriage didn't last because he was, like, really being a pest. I mean...
How was he a pest?
Like, I couldn't wear what I wanted to wear. I had to cover up everything. I'm 18 years old. Couldn't wear what I wanted to wear. I had to cover my chest. Had to wear loose clothes. I had to wear skirts. I couldn't wear pants.
Were you all up in a wardrobe like that, Mr. Hall?
I didn't want her to look like she was baggy or busted, but I wanted her to be presentable. You know, like when we went places, I didn't want to have to worry about this guy because she's wearing some jeans that's all up in her butt, or she got a shirt that's showing all the crevices and just...
So I can't fully explain this, but this is a big point of contention that I see between men and women. It's men trying to police what their women wear. So first off, if you like a woman that wears a certain kind of outfit or a certain kind of dress, then you need to go after those women. Don't go after the women that wear, you know, the short stuff. Never works for either side. Now, also what I will say is there's this notion out there that men want to protect the women that they're with, right? But what ends up happening is, especially in situations like this, men will attempt to avoid any type of altercation or any type of man looking at you or whatever, because with men it's like now this is a point of contention that they have within each other, right? So if he sees a guy looking at you too much, too hard, whatever, he's gonna feel like he has to say something. So to avoid the possibility of that, because he know you looking cute, he know you looking nice or whatever, so instead of him taking that as a compliment from other men, he's going to take that as a challenge. So therefore, you're going to be the one that has to protect him from any possible altercations or any possible issues that he might have because somebody might be attracted to you. So in actuality, you're actually protecting him before y'all even go out by dressing as modestly as you can, you know, from neck to toe, neck to heel, whatever, on the off chance that somebody might look at you too long and he may or may not have to challenge that person. That's just my theory. Make it make sense. Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong or not, but what else could it really be? Because if you love her, what's the problem?
It's everything.
Did you dress real sexy, Mrs. Hall? Did you?
No.
I mean, you know. No? No. How was he as a father?
He's a good father, but he just won't let me wear what I want to wear.
Is he beyond that, what else made you want to leave him?
Well, there was one incident when we was walking down the street, I don't know if it was a mean to push, but he pushed me and I fell and hit my head on a church podium, I think. Not in the church, but outside of the church. And I mean, I didn't like how he pushed me, so I went to the doctor and found out that I was pregnant. And then I just thought that maybe this will work.
It would work out, and so you thought you would stick with it.
Yeah.
Did it get worse? Did he do it again? Was that a one-time thing?
He did it again.
Now, Mr. Hall, I know it's a hard thing to say that you did, but do you admit that in your youth, with your wife, you were inappropriate?
Yeah, at times I was.
Okay. Do you feel that you have trouble controlling your temper?
I did then. I had a really bad anger problem.
How did you resolve that?
So I want to commend him on taking accountability for, you know, his misdeeds towards her. He's letting her tell her story. He's not interrupting her, and he's being very accountable. Like, yes, I was mean to her, abusive to her, put my hands on her. Like, he's not excusing it in any type of way, which is really all that you can ask for. So it definitely shows that he's changed. It definitely shows that he's changed as a person. He shows emotional regulation now, not interrupting her, letting her get all her points out. You know, she has definitely been downtrodden by this. You can tell she is very affected by this. But I just wanted to make sure that I said that I commend him for taking 100% accountability over his own actions, because you don't see a lot of people doing that, especially abusive men. They hardly ever change. They hardly ever are able to maintain it this much. So I want to say I commend him for doing that. And I really want to hear what he has to say, so I'll try not to interrupt.
Or did you?
Church really helped me a lot. And just growing up, you know, and seeing things differently. You know, back then I didn't have a father to raise me.
Right.
So and then when he was there, all I really saw was fighting.
Wasn't cool.
And
yeah, it wasn't good.
It wasn't good, you know.
Mrs. Hall, did you have a dad at home?
No.
Mr. Hall doesn't have a shot, does he? Right? I mean, you're through, you're done, it's over?
Yes.
Completely?
Yes.
Okay. How often does he see the children?
He just started coming back to get them.
Do you see him?
Yes.
Do you see him on the regular?
Not as regular as I would like to.
Is it because you don't have time? Is it because she or the guy she's with is making it difficult?
He don't have time.
It's not because
I
don't
have. He don't have time. He goes out of town and everything.
No.
Do you work?
Yes.
You pay child support?
No.
Mr. Hall, you remember you just telling me how your father didn't do for you? Don't do to them what he did to you. You know what pain it caused. Don't be that guy to your 3 kids. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not. I do for my children. The only reason why I wasn't going around was because of the tension, and it was bad. I didn't want to have to end up in jail or end up showing my kids bad examples.
Would you and your guy, would he and your guy get into it? Huh?
They don't like each other.
They don't like each other.
Because of the fact we know each other.
I got it. I got it. I see where we are.
Yeah.
When divorce court continues, has the stress of raising kids pushed Elijah over the edge?
Mr. Hall, you say Mrs. Hall is overly dramatic. Can you give me an example of when she goes over the top about small things?
Yes.
Oh, and Mrs. Hall don't like that at all. Look at that. Give me an example. And then I'll let you respond, Mrs. Hall. Thank you for being quiet about it, though.
When we used to get into little arguments and things, she would just blow it off the top. I mean, it could be something like, babe, why we didn't do this? You know, and she was just, what you mean why we didn't do that? Or if I don't, come to her right then and there, if I'm trying to be quiet and resolve the issue within myself first before I come to her, she would just blow up at me. Like, you don't care about how I feel, or you don't want to hear nothing I got to say. And when I try to talk to her, then she don't want to hear it. And then that's how we usually get into arguments. And if I touch her, she's like, oh, you hit me. And then we got to get into a whole nother fight because she don't want me to touch her. And I just want to come. Sometimes I just want to go and hug her and kiss her.
Now, listen, I'm going to tell you something right now. In the middle of argument, there's no touching. Don't come to me. You're hooping and hollering, calling her this, that, other thing, and then you're going to reach out and hold her and kiss her. Don't don't ever tell no judge that lie.
It wouldn't be like that.
Doesn't make any sense. No, don't even go that way. It don't make any sense. Mrs. Hall, obviously you disagree with his assessment of your attitude during arguments. What do you say
I don't
goes
believe
on?
I'm overdramatic.
No.
Not at all.
Do you get angry a lot?
Yeah.
Do you get pretty hot? Mm-hmm. A lot of fussing and cussing and carrying on?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you still fuss and cuss and carry on with this current guy?
No, not really.
Not really.
I mean, when I get mad.
When
yeah.
you get mad, but you don't. Nobody fusses and cusses when they're not mad. How often do you get mad?
I don't really get mad.
He's always mad.
You don't feel a little pressed and
Right
stressed?
now I do.
But in general, I mean, I was 33 years old, had 2 kids, a job, a husband, a house, and I was stressed. Do you know what I mean? Just 2 kids. Just 2. You know, wanted to ship them both off. so you gotta be honest with me. Don't you feel a little pressed and stressed? I know you do. And I'm asking you this. I know you feel pressed and stressed, but you gotta be careful how you come off in front of the kiddies. Because what happens is, if you have a parent in the house that's bouncing off walls, all of that bounces around their head. And it doesn't matter if you meant it for them or not. If they're in it, it falls in there, and it's hard to get it back out. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, learn to be cool, if you can. Do you see what I'm saying? And don't press any buttons over there, Mr. Hall, whether you like the new guy or not. I know, I'm just saying.
I don't know where the buttons at no more.
Huh?
I didn't even know where they were.
You don't know where they are?
Nah, that's the thing. I used to try to understand her, but every time I thought I did, it's like she would flip the script. I'm like, today you heard and today you heard. I'm like, come on, girl. Like, really, help me out.
I got you. I understand what you're saying.
It's crazy.
Judge Lynn Toller's ruling next. Divorce Court. Judge Lynn Toller's ruling right now.
Mr. and Mrs. Hall, I like you both. I really do. You're very, very young. You had a couple of kids, but I like you both. I'm angry with you about the pushing and the shoving and the touching. You just can't do it. No degree of it. No, there's no little, you just can't do it.
She used to push me too, though.
I'm with you. I'm hearing you. I'm starting over here. I'll come over there.
All right.
I'm starting over here.
I'm gonna zip it.
But as a man, you gotta have your stuff contained around your women and your children. You just do.
That's true.
And it's a greater need for you than her. It's illegal for everybody. It's wrong for everybody. But you people are big, and you can do damage. And you gotta respect women and children enough not to allow your lesser self to rule the rest of yourself. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say. I'm glad you're starting to see the kids, and I want you to let him see his kids as often as he can. I think you have both suffered from the absence of your fathers. And Mrs. Hall, I think you're searching for approval. And the easiest way for you to get that approval is through sexual enticement. I think you're gorgeous, and I can't believe you've had 4 babies. I'm just gonna say that right out there. I just can't believe it. I mean, I didn't look that good after my first. But I think you're looking, the way you feel better about yourself is when a man looks at you and is enticed by you. And you gotta find another way to feel good, because that's gonna fill up your house with babies. And it will never fill up your soul. It will never do for you what your father didn't do for you. So you have to find some passion, some want, some achievement that you can say, yeah, look at this degree. Yeah, look at that money. Yeah, look at what I've done and not what I look like. It's tempting because you look good and it's an easy get, but I don't want you to stick on that. You with me? You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, you're 22. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Don't ever forget that, and don't ever need another man to tell you that. You believe in that, and then you move forward with that. Now, Mr. Hall, you know she's not coming back, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know that.
Oh, yeah.
But you're a good dude, and I want you to be a good dude to your kids and work hard. And you working?
Yes. Yes, I'm still working.
Keep that gig.
I got to. Got to make that money.
Got to make that money and take care of your children, not only
Yes.
emotionally, but financially as well.
Yeah.
I like you both. Be nice to one another, because the barbs that you throw each other will glance off of you and hit your kids.
Yeah.
You don't want that. So you, right here today, when you leave here, you forge a bond. I'm gonna be cool with you and you be cool with me for my kids' sake.
I don't know.
You gonna do that? Huh?
Yeah, I'm joking. Yeah, I'm going to do that.
I still like you, Mr. Hall, I do. Good luck to both of you. This matter is adjourned.
Yep, I typically tend to usually agree with what Judge Lynn says, and this is no different. I think she hit it right on the head with the guy and the woman. I just think also she's just looking for validation within, you know, a guy, which maybe, you know, it's just not possible. It's just not possible to try to get someone to give you every single thing that you need. It's just never going to work out. You have to build your own life for yourself. You have to have your own goals, your own dreams, your own ways of, you know, finding happiness. And then her having 4 kids, her finding somebody obviously wasn't a problem. So it's like you can still, like I said, live life. Just stop having kids now and build the life you want for yourself. That's basically what I was saying in the beginning, and I still agree with that right now. Agree with everything Judge Lynn said. Love to know what y'all think down in the comments. And y'all can also send me other episodes if y'all want me to comment on those or respond on those or whatever. I'm open and willing to doing all of that. But until next time, thank y'all for watching. And I think after the show's coming up too, so stay tuned for that.